And now, at a combined weight,
Absolutely not.
the Face Beat Heels High Podcast.
Hey you, you're listening to a wrestling podcast made by women.
If you don't like women or wrestling, you should probably tap out now.
The views expressed on this podcast are mostly based on personal opinion, and any toxicity brought to the attention of the host will be openly mocked. Mocked via public forum. Seriously though, we will make fun of you. We like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So again, if you don't like to drink, laugh, or talk wrestling, you probably don't want to be listening to this podcast.
Hello. It is another Tuesday, and it is a special Tuesday because we have just come out of WrestleMania weekend. We had WrestleMania night 1. We had WrestleMania night 2. We had Raw after WrestleMania, and now it is Tuesday. NXT has moved to Tuesday, and you are getting a brand new WrestleMania episode of the Face Beat Heels High podcast. It is a beautiful day to be a wrestling fan today. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Haven't said that in a while. Welcome to our podcast. Welcome. We are so excited to be podcasting with you today. Shout out to you. Hey guys, I'm one of your hosts.
I was waiting.
Forgot what I was saying. I am one of your hosts, Princess Jelly Bean, otherwise known as PJ, joined today 1 week out from her birthday. It is Christina the Baker Contreras.
It's me. Hello.
1 week out from your birthday. Next Tuesday, we will be celebrating Christina's birthday on our podcast, 420. You heard that right, 420. We call her the Baker for a reason, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
And that's that. Anything to say?
I'm just excited. I keep thinking about what the hell I want for my birthday. My mom and Greg keep asking me. I have no fucking clue. Legit. My mom's like, I remember when it was just as easy as getting you a Barbie. And I'm like, ma'am, 32.
I want a Barbie sometimes. Sometimes you ever see Barbies and you're like, oh, I want one.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, don't get me wrong. Yes. There's actually a model that I want of like a Katrina looking Barbie, but I will not give her the satisfaction of giving me a fucking collectible Barbie. She keeps calling me her little baby girl. I'm a 32-year-old woman about to be 33. I don't want her to buy me a Barbie, even though I want it.
Birthday?
It is my 33rd birthday.
Wow, synchronicities abound.
Synchronicities
abound.
I'm
Well,
excited.
Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Always.
It's my home.
Every week. Also joined today and every week, because sometimes it's just me and her. It's
One time it was just you and me. Sometimes it's just me and her. Hello.
It's our Twitch queen. How's Twitch going?
Twitch is going. It's good. I added a new thing.
What happened?
I will come and check it out.
Lies. No.
What, you can't say? You can't talk about it?
Christina only goes to Rhea's stream now. She doesn't even go to mine. She only goes to Paige's stream.
Listen, it was WrestleMania. Cut me a break.
All right.
I was excited.
True. So the new thing I decided to add was because it's fun having. I highly recommend everybody streams. Okay, like
I'm actually gonna start.
Yeah,
like, you convinced me.
I honestly think everyone should, because it's like having your own TV show of whatever you want to do. And I was like, you know what? It's my fucking channel. And a lot of people haven't seen my favorite show of all time, The OC. So why the fuck not start just sharing this show with the world? So every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are doing OC watch-alongs where I stream either 3 to 4 episodes. We're going to do the entire fucking series. And we're
How
already
many seasons is it?
4 amazing seasons. I will fight anyone who tells me different. 4 epic seasons, so it's not going to be a long thing.
If that song still plays whenever I'm driving and the song comes along, I lose my shit because it's
the
so
best.
fucking cool.
It's one of
it's
the
a
best.
bop. It's a
because
bop.
everything about the show is perfect, except I did
Yes.
find a flaw, but I won't discuss it now. Come to my Twitch. and we'll
We
talk
don't
about
need
it.
to talk about it. We don't need to talk about
So
it.
one little bitty flaw in one little episode, but that's okay.
But I
anyways.
have to tell you, to your credit, Jeree, after how many months? After
9.
6 months, give or
I'm on
take,
my,
of you.
I'm on my 9th month of streaming.
Okay, then after 9 months, after a pregnancy,
Wow, a whole
of-
baby.
a whole baby
No, it's my
of
birthday.
you telling me, Christina, fucking stream. I have decided that I will start my own stream channel.
Yay! You heard it first.
Yes,
Hey.
you did. You have. I don't know if I was planning on starting it for my birthday because, you know, my birthday is the best birthday. It's 420. But
Right.
I am not. I am going to give myself some time to figure this out because I don't want to do something just like half-assed.
Right.
But one of the things that I have decided is that I get so much grief because I have never watched The Office that I might as well start watching it with a bunch of people watching me watch it.
Hey, do it. Do
Yes,
it.
Dwight.
Do it.
Yes. Oh. I don't know what that means, but I will soon.
That's a strangler,
The
bitch.
Scranton Strangler. God.
Oh, God damn it.
God damn it.
We'll be there soon. God damn it.
God damn it.
Oh, yay. Well, yay.
Okay.
Well, what are we?
I'm not
we going-
streaming, but I did
No.
live tweet Raw last night. And that
Yes,
was
you
fun.
did.
There is such a request for you to stream. You don't even know though.
Like for real.
Like
I've heard this so much.
There's such a request for you to stream.
What
Like,
am I going to do, though?
I don't know. Just talk. Be yourself. Be PJ.
Trivia.
I could talk about Light Up Jesus.
Yes, light up Jesus.
I could talk about puzzles.
Yeah, you don't have to play games. You can literally, like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But like, if there's such a
We'll talk about it. If there's a
need for
demand,
PJ on Twitch.
if
There's
there's
a
a
will.
demand for PJ and PJ can make a paycheck, I will fight for this.
PJ, make a paycheck. Make a paycheck. I
See,
can
this
have a
is the
theme
content.
song.
I would subscribe to this just alone. I don't know about you. I would
Speaking of Twitch, speaking of Rhea, I would like to just take a quick second to plug our episode with her, with Paige. I think
Yes.
it would be like 2 back or 1 back? 2 back because we did
back.
NXT.
Yeah.
So 2 back. Go watch our episode with Paige if you haven't already. It was so much fun. And I will also take this opportunity to use that to also plug an older episode with our girl Vicky Guerrero. So
Yes.
go watch that.
We're
as well.
doing
Watch
we're
those
doing things, you
episodes.
guys.
we have people here.
We're almost
Like-
1 year old.
Almost 1 year old, and we've
almost
already
1 year
interviewed
old.
2 legends. It's wild.
Oh my
Who, by the way, Vicky
God.
asks about you guys all the time. Like
I will come and see her because I promised her. I made her promises.
she's always
and-
asking me, "How's the podcast doing? How are the girls?"
Oh,
I will come and say
We love
hi
our
and
Vicky.
have her scream at me.
We love our
Yeah,
Titi Vicky.
Titi Vicky.
Well, what are we drinking, y'all? I'm going old school with the Banks and the Baileys today.
Make it special. What's
Make
special about
it
it?
special.
Like
There's
yours.
a picture in it.
I
Are
like
you
that.
doing that next week too?
I
Are we
am
having a
doing
420
everything.
themed episode?
I mean, if you want to, it is my birthday, but well, I guess that I decide.
Ooh,
so
it
yes,
is legal now.
It is.
I think my roommate has a brownie.
Well, I ordered a tray from my neighbor because she's a chef. So I will be getting real baked with the baker. Cheers.
Baking with the baker.
Should we do that on a Tuesday morning?
Let us know if you want
Listen.
us to do that.
I am saying I do.
Please post in the YouTube comments or in any comments. Actually, yeah,
Any-
actually just post in the YouTube comments if you want us to do an episode high as fuck. There it is.
Yes.
And whoop, there it is.
That's
Whoop, there it is. I have White Claw in a coffee mug.
Nice.
And it's
Yes.
a Bob Evans.
Classy lady.
Yes.
I like it.
We're all
I
classy
also,
here.
one more housekeeping thing before we get started is I need to address the fact that we believe we are having some technical difficulties with Apple. If you tried to leave us a review and you were not able to be entered into our giveaway, no, I'm not just being a shitty person who doesn't want to ship you things. I do want to ship you things. Let us know because we think that there are reviews sitting somewhere that we can't access and we can't see. So I can't, in good faith, pick a winner for the giveaway today.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have had several people come to us and let us know, especially Ian. Ian, thank you so much for trying so hard because he has truly tried time and time again to leave us a review on Apple Podcast and he has not been able to. So thank you for trying. Thank you for all of you who have tried and who reached out to us to let us know, hey,
We're going to figure that out. Yeah, we're going to figure that out. And maybe we'll just shift it to being our 1-year anniversary giveaway instead of WrestleMania giveaway. So hopefully we'll get it figured out soon. We'll announce it on Instagram so that you can leave your reviews. Let's talk about taking shots.
Yes.
I was gonna say wrestling.
The name with the game with no name.
The name with no face?
It is the game with no name. It is the game we play on our podcast every week since the very beginning. When you hear this sound, oh no. Where is it? There it is. Yes, and doodly, that is the Undertaker's bell. When you hear that sound or you hear that one of us has dedicated our one shot for the episode, that is the sound. That is the game with no name. Please play along with us. Drink tea, drink water, drink coffee, drink a cocktail, drink a beer, whatever makes sense to you. Drink along with us because it's fun and it's WrestleMania season.
Y'all remember when we had 3 shots?
Yeah. Well, I'm bringing it back since it's summer.
For the anniversary?
Oh,
shit.
We should do that for the anniversary.
The 3 shots on the cocktail, we're going to get fucked.
No, we need to do it. We're bringing it back. I'm not taking requests. We're doing that, okay?
We're doing a high as fuck episode, and right after we're doing a drunk as fuck episode.
We're a bunch of hooligans.
We're the grizzled young men.
No, we have to do the 3 shots with the cocktail. We fucking have to. Or, well, it used to be just, yeah, no, we got to do it. 3 shots with we're doing it. It's going to be great. Okay, I want to know how we spent WrestleMania this weekend. Who did we watch with? Did we do a watch party? What happened? Before we get into the wrestling. Cristina, how did you watch wrestling? Okay.
Well,
Becky, how did you watch wrestling?
I cried a lot.
You cried a lot?
I was lucky enough to just watch on my couch.
Nice.
With my man.
Oh,
Same here.
cute.
Host of the Pinch Music Podcast.
On the Paper House Network, where you can find all other podcasts like the Face Beat Heels Hype podcast.
Yeah, no, it was low key. I mean, Nick is also a WrestleMania baby, so sometimes his birthday falls on WrestleMania, but it always ends up that we are celebrating into that weekend. So I knew I wanted to be home for Bianca and Sasha, but we actually ended up going to the Empire City Casino. So yeah, that was it was not really a cute look there, but it was still fun. So it was an adventure. That was kind of the theme. It was like, do we want to go to the bars we always do, or do you want to go on an adventure? And then we came home, and then night 2 we just watched, and then Rye live tweeted.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
So it was a full Sunday of wrestling.
My WrestleMania, baby. Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. We love Nick.
Night one, I watched at home and eating Doritos and.
Why don't you call them Doritos?
Because I didn't invent them. But I will call them this now. I was eating Doritos, but night two was fun because we were on Paige's stream, and then we were playing video games, and it was so funny because she had done like a watch party for night 1. So I was like kind of in there like on Twitch just commenting and taking care of comments because people can be dicks. And
I was doing that. I totally forgot because when you asked me, somebody knocked on my door. I was on Paige's stream, and I was doing that.
Yeah.
And
what were you being dicks about?
Oh, there's always people who like to talk shit about the wrestlers and forget that she's still friends with everybody and she's still employed by the WWE. So people
Why are you so mad? I noticed this also on Twitter last night, so I tried to spread all the positivity that I could.
Wrestling Twitter is toxic. Wrestling Twitter is so toxic. I can't.
I was thinking about starting a wrestling Twitter that was only positivity.
Do it. It should be us.
It should be us.
It should just be us.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a whole thing. But it was funny because she was doing like, if she got to a sub goal, she would do a watch party for night 2. But night 2 was cool because she was like, yeah, we should all just watch it like together, like stay on the voice chat. So I got to like watch it with Rhea, and it was like,
that's so cool.
Look at us now. But it was really cool, like being on it's essentially a phone call with her, and just like us reacting and watching the same shit. And she was like, it was so funny. We'll talk about a bunch of stuff, but I was cracking my ass off because she was like, I would boo too. This is annoying as fuck. And she was like, when like all the shit happened. So let's just get right into it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh my God. Well, this will probably be a little bit of a longer episode because it was WrestleMania weekend, and we want to make sure we cover Raw, and that's okay because that's what we're here for. We're here to talk about wrestling,
and it was
with
wrestling
all
Christmas.
of you. And it was wrestling Christmas. So
it's been a week that keeps on giving. Just from NXT to this weekend, I'm just
I know
I'm on a high.
So we're gonna do
from weed.
I'm taking your job, Baker. We're gonna do night 1. We're gonna take a break. Probably babies. We're gonna do night 2. We're gonna do puzzles. Puzzle time giveaway, $50, and then we're gonna do Raw because that needs to tie it up nice with a bow, as you always say.
Yeah, let's do it. Night 1.
Let's do this. All right.
I want to know what your guys' feelings are because between Nick and some other wrestling people that we have in our lives and everything, we have heard that night 1 was superior to night 2. What are your thoughts on this?
1,000%.
I thought night 2 was superior. It's quite
interesting.
Woo!
Okay.
And Paige agrees with me. I know this. But again, it might have just been because we were watching it with people this time.
Okay.
I think that night 1 was the better card, though.
Same.
Okay, so let's just start it off. We started off Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. Real fans. It was raining really hard.
Yeah.
We got delayed.
WrestleMania. We got delayed. They were
Florida
like, oh,
was
fuck,
like,
what do we do? What do we do?
Kayla's hair was not having it night 1 or night 2. It was rough. Florida was like, there's too many people in this arena.
Kayla and Dolph had the same hair. when she showed up to interview them during the delay, I was like,
my God.
You have the same hairstyle. Dolph straight up did the half pony hair down thing, and oh my God, it was so funny. Who wore it better?
Michael Cole looks fly on a poncho.
I love my dad.
Also, show me the PA that was running around like to all the WWE superstars. Like, will you please do an interview? I have to get 3 more interviews just in case this rain delay keeps going. Will you please do an interview? And AJ Styles, being the little treat snackadoodle that he is, was like, "Of course I will.
Of course I will."
When Shane O'Mac started talking, Vince up in the office was like, "Get him out of there. He can't talk. He can't do shit."
It's a good Vince impression.
It's really good. Damn.
Thank you.
I should have had you.
I was like,
I'm a voiceover actor.
I was like, is he here? We're never getting
hired. Why have we not used that?
I don't know.
Why have we not used that before?
I don't know.
Okay, so after some very anticipated, we had a rain delay, and then we had to wait. And we waited and we waited.
We did.
And you could see the WWE universe start to bounce as soon as I heard the announcement go off, like in the stadium when Michael Cole was still like announcing it at the same time. And I could see their faces like, you're wet, you're cold, you've already been in line for probably 3 hours, like at this point, because we were just talking about this on Thursday, that like by the time you get to the stadium, you're already like 4 hours in. And
it's
that's
like
not
full
even
body hangry.
And that's not even counting like the people that drove there probably from other parts of Florida. So anyways, finally we open WrestleMania. We have the pyro, we have the music, we have the crowd, and we get Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. How are we feeling about that?
All right. Well,
go ahead.
I guess.
Go ahead, Mama.
I guess as his wife, this is my time to discuss. When we tried to predict who would win, I was like, this was going to be tough because I don't really see Bobby losing it that fast either. And as much as I wanted it for Drew to win it back in front of fans because it's what he deserves, I feel like I would have been fine with the result had the ending not felt so fucking rushed, because it just didn't seem realistic to me. That I was like, how did we get here? And I feel like the only reason that happened was because they probably got their match cut short. They probably got time taken away from them because of the, and they had to rush it, and that's why it kind of just felt
the storytelling flopped.
Storytelling flopped, and I think that's what it is. I'm happy that Bobby has it though, because I feel like I would have been upset if he had lost it right then and there. But I felt like with the match, it could have just looked a little bit better, because we're talking about Drew, who defeated Brock at WrestleMania last year, and like
you're right.
has defeated Randy Orton and all of these other fucking people. And it's like, you mean to tell me that that's like all it took was for MVP to make a fucking noise,
Right.
and then that's enough to distract Drew fucking Mac? Like, I just felt like that was trash.
I hear you. And it was also the first match after all the delays and all the stuff. They had to get in,
I'm sure
emotion
people
and
were
sync.
coming back in. I'm sure there was a lot of like shit going on, people taking off ponchos. Like, it wasn't like prime crowd time that they deserved.
The attention was not fully there.
Right.
And that
again,
sucks.
like, and they're wrestlers, right? Bobby and Drew, like, they're improv actors. They are not, So like, for them to just be like, okay, how the fuck are we gonna do it? And then it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna try to scoop you into the fucking whatever the fuck it's called. And then like, I was like, if you fucking, I was upset. I'm just upset about the rushed storytelling. I'm not upset with the result. I want to make that clear.
But I guess that's also not really their fault,
It's not.
It's not.
It's Florida's.
It's Florida. It's apparently God has a fucking bone to pick. I don't know. It was just
Is
shitty.
God an AEW fan?
It was just
He is.
No, oh my God. My favorite tweet of that whole thing was, did Tony Khan buy a thunderstorm?
Oh, God is definitely an AEW fan, but we get Jesus.
We do get Jesus.
That's true.
And then Impact gets the Holy Spirit. They need the help.
That was my favorite tweet. Did Tony Khan buy a thunderstorm?
Oh my God.
Well, we will get a little bit more into it, I guess, when we talk about Raw. I think that was enough about that, right? Do we feel okay about moving on? Okay.
I think we can move on.
Let's move on to the women's tag
Let's do it.
team. Was it called a gauntlet or a qualifier or something? Basically, whoever won this night one got to wrestle the champs night two.
Yep.
I know you want to talk about Tamina.
I know, but we can wait. We can wait because there's something more important that we need to address first. There's two things that we need to address first.
Go ahead.
This is I feel like if I'm thinking what these two things are, I'm like, if we do not need to talk about Mandy falling. Gravity happens. It was raining.
Yes.
She walked it
She
off.
pulled a Titus.
I do not understand how this is fucking like it's like news all over the place. Like,
everybody's going crazy about it. What I wanted to bring up about that is the fact that Titus went to Mandy afterwards.
Oh, I saw it. It was cute.
And
she was like, "Oh my
it
God,
happens
I'm so
to the best
embarrassed."
of us." He's like, "It happens to the best of us."
Yeah,
and
but Titus
didn't fall. Titus swan dove into the bottom of the ring, so that's completely different. Like, Titus wishes he had Mandy's moment. Like,
yes.
I do not like. We'll get into this again because Raw, but the way that this came into Raw is the fucking stupidest shit I have ever seen.
We will get there. We will get there.
So we're putting a pin on that. But then
I will say though, I have to say this because I feel like y'all know how I feel about Dana Brooke, and we're not going to talk about. I know we're going to talk about it, but I need to say this first. I need to hold a moment because y'all looked fucking great.
They did. Oh, Claudia.
They looked great.
Wow.
Tag team, chef's kiss. Wish it had been more functional. However, they looked awesome.
They did.
I was like, who
twins?
are those legally blonde Barbies? Somebody on Twitter, I don't remember your name, but I don't know if you listen to our podcast or whatever, but called them the sexy muscle friends, and I will never not call them that because that's exactly what they are. So they will henceforth be known on our podcast as the sexy muscle friends.
Do they have like a stable name? Because that should be it.
That should be it.
They look like straight out of like two Pam Anderson Pink Baywatch moments.
They need like little dogs.
And I like that because before it used to be like it was something else. I like
the denim. The denim was not doing it for me. This like leather, like pink leather situation with the extensions. They looked exactly the same. At one point, Michael Cole called Mandy Rose Dana Brooke because which is which? Which is which? We don't know. I didn't know who is who. But
all right, glasses you could not tell. It was good.
Yes.
We need to talk about the match though because
yes.
Wow. I don't understand how Naomi continues to get the shit end of the stick.
Literally.
Every single fucking time.
No matter what.
Even Lana got showcased more than Naomi did.
And we gotta talk, bro. Those botches were all over the fucking
place.
place.
It was like Shotzi Blackheart in that ring. I swear to God, it was not good. Were you nervous?
No,
was it slippery?
nervous.
Like what was happening? I don't.
It
for
could have
Lana-
been slippery.
I don't know.
think so
For
though, because
Lana,
the ring is covered.
yeah, for Lana to be talking all that smack and be like,
Yeah.
it's my WrestleMania moment, and I worked so hard, and then you don't even fucking make a kick. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fully
And
missed that
fucking
kick.
contact.
Fully
Like,
missed
totally.
that kick.
I was looking. I was like, "Where's the foot? Where's the foot?" Because I didn't see it. The person was here. the
Like,
foot was
what
over
have you
here,
been
like,
doing?
ma'am?
And this is exactly one of the reasons why, like, I can't fucking stand her. Because this is exactly why. Because you get an opportunity. I'll be damned if I get a fucking slot in WrestleMania and I'm not working my ass off every day to make sure and practicing with my partner and making sure that my shit gets, like,
Bad
makes
Bunny.
sure that I
I'm
look
sorry.
good.
I wasn't. Thank you. That's
When
what I
Bad
was gonna
Bunny
say.
is
I'm
a better
sorry.
wrestler
A
than you.
non-wrestler was better than you,
Yeah, when Bad Bunny is a better wrestler than you, there's a problem.
girl.
And
You've
you're
been in
on
the business
payroll.
for how long now?
And
Mhm.
you're on payroll.
Ma'am?
And like and I just think I don't like Lana, but like but also but like this is why, because it's like why I talked about on stream yesterday is just like same thing when people are like, oh, and do you think people from NXT should be called up? I'm like, no. Like, not until you fucking prove you're worth your fucking salt and you're working your ass off and you can't do anything else. That should be the moment. It's just like Lana,
And the
maybe.
I keep thinking.
The time for that shit is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
Because now
WrestleMania,
you've got Rhea Ripley as a champ, and you've got Bianca Belair as a champ,
we
and
got
you've
Raquel
got Natty and
Gonzalez.
Tamina, Raquel Gonzalez. All of those motherfuckers are putting in the work. Like, it's time for you to do the same.
You know what I don't like though is that she was like doing like all of this like social media shit like on her own, like just being like videos of her crying with the fans, like, oh my god, I'm so glad to have you guys back, and like having this whole like ridiculous Instagram story of like, I just I've worked so hard and sometimes I wonder like why me and not everybody else, and it's like my road to WrestleMania didn't start like 6 months ago. It started when I was 9 and I went to my first ballet class in Russia or whatever the fuck, and I was like, you didn't connect your kicks. Like, you know what I mean? You botched Central. And how do you not make Naomi the star? Why?
Right. How?
How does Naomi not
Literally
fucking
how?
shine against Billy fucking... No offense. We know we stand. Against Billy
but-
Kay and Carmella fucking beat them? Like, what? No!
Billy Kay was putting
The
on a really
winners
good
who-
fucking like.
Riot
in
Squad.
all-
Let's talk about the fucking Riot Squad because they were fucking killing it. They
Wait,
fucking
before we
showed-
move on, Lana, for fuck's sakes, it's been how many weeks now, and you cannot learn the goddamn choreo. It was WrestleMania, and you couldn't dance the goddamn fucking choreo. And like,
It's an
Okay,
8
She's
count.
doing those fucking
It's an 8
TikTok
count.
dances that she don't fucking know. She's too busy doing the same goddamn TikTok dance. I'm upset about it. Just say
I'm
that.
upset.
I'm upset.
about it.
I would like to do the opposite of whatever dedicate. You know what? You just made the list. You know what?
Chip, you know what? You just made the list. Oh no. Oh, here we go.
I'll do the opposite of
I
dedicating.
love how we all drank anyway.
we did drink anyway.
We all drank anyway, but with a side eye, like.
Side eye shot.
Yeah, Naomi.
I don't
I don't
understand.
know. Yeah,
Naomi deserves so much better.
she deserves so
Time
much
and time
better.
again, I will say this. God
I don't
damn it.
understand on such a historic night how you do this.
Seriously.
Also, since can we hold space for ourselves? I don't know if you guys saw the video, but y'all saw that Hogan got booed, right?
oh
Yeah.
yes. Oh, did y'all realize the
I can't talk about it on my Twitch, but I can talk about it here. Like, wait,
Titus did not acknowledge that man like the entirety of night one. He kept
looked
like
all the way to he was like, Hogan's right here, and he's just like, I'm gonna talk to y'all fans over here. I'm gonna worry about
Hogan was like, you know,
House
brother.
left.
Yeah, like this man's like, you know, brother, and Titus like, motherfucker, you just call me brother.
Oh, when he said it, I was like,
Oh.
Like, oh no.
and the video.
But I
of
feel like
him
Hulk
getting
Hogan
booed.
felt it too. Like, I feel like Hulk Hogan, like, I mean, who cares? But I felt like he was like when when the Mean Girls ignore you.
Yeah.
You know when the mean girls ignore you and you can tell they're ignoring you and you're trying not to let it
You
bother
don't
you? but
even
you know it's
go
not.
here.
Yeah.
He was like,
Well,
brother. Like,
you know what it is? It's like somebody on Twitch, shout out to Mike, was like, I just feel like the newer fans just don't respect legends. And it's like, it's not the fact that it's not that. We respect the legends.
Yeah.
It's he's a shitty person. And to quote my arch nemesis, Seth Trashback Rollins, who it's getting harder and harder to hate him every day, let me tell you. to quote my arch nemesis, he said, Hogan's always been nice to me, but that doesn't mean he's a good person.
right. That's
Okay.
right.
And I was like,
like, God damn it.
Kobe, you okay? You okay with me? You okay with me, Kobe? Back to WrestleMania. I just needed
WrestleMania. Shall we move on?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
No?
Or
wait,
no.
no.
You want to talk about Tamina?
My girl.
We need to talk about her in night 2.
Okay.
Okay, but hold on.
Right? Oh, because when was the cheering happening? Was that night 1?
I mean, night 1, because they fucking.
I think
it was
she's
night
the
1.
biggest fucking baby face in the company. So
Absolutely.
Yep.
She's fucking fantastic. She's a powerhouse. She
We
can
talk about
stand
her
up to Nia. I adore her. She was looking fly since she got that fucking sleeve tattoo by this amazing like Samoa Mike in Florida. She's been like, yeah. And I'm like, bitch, I love you. So I was wearing her shirt on Sunday and then she lost, but we'll get there.
Perfect example of somebody who has been using their time off to fucking work their ass off. When she stood up full straight up on that top rope, like,
and it's
Tamina's a big
there,
fucking
bitch.
woman. It's
She's
slippery,
a
and
big
she's a
woman.
big woman, and she fucking flew. Yo, to hear the crowd chanting her name made me fucking cry because I'm like, listen to your audience, Vince. Listen to your audience. If this is any indication, 1000%, you have a baby face on your hands. We want to see her because we haven't seen her brutalized at all.
This is something that I have
to
pick with the WWE because I feel as a WWE fan when I am watching at home and I do not get the experience of the crowd, I am missing something and I am being robbed of my experience, and you are cheating on me and you are fooling me and you think you can fool me, but you cannot fool me.
Yeah, by pumping in noise.
Yeah, it's like you can't, like they were pumping it, Rhea Ripley, they were pumping in booze and it's like nobody's gonna boo Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like part of that, like this is, I think I said this on either Meet the Divas or whatever, part of what makes a WWE experience and a live show and even watching at home is that there have been times when the fans are so loud that they're affecting what's happening in the ring or on the microphone. They're literally affecting it. And that you don't get in theater. You don't get that in improv. You don't get that in anything. Like that's why WWE is WWE, is because it's the fans. The fans are the third thing. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit of the fans, motherfucker. And you need to pay them the respect that they deserve.
That's true.
The headliner. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Okay.
Goes on this fucking booger. Oh, YouTube. You're welcome. That's good.
Fluff.
No, but seriously, it's true because it's like I feel like if we had the fans, Lana's push wouldn't have happened because nobody cared. Tamina would have been up front. You know what I mean? Like it's true. So Naomi would be up there more,
no way they would have let that fly. That would have been a she deserves better chant or you guys are assholes or something.
Right?
Because
something. Yeah. They need to listen, and that was cockamamie bullshit. Next, let's do it.
Next is New Day.
New Day.
I love them.
New Day
so much.
Makes me so happy, and are looking more and more like heels, but it's in their own way, and I'm really enjoying it. It's in their own way, and I'm really enjoying it. There was a lot of taunting going on. There was a lot of storytelling going on. They are some of the best storytellers in the WWE. Xavier Woods, you are a chef's kiss.
I love him. I love you so much.
So good. Fantastic.
They're just so good. And the fact that they got to come out with Big E, that was a really beautiful moment.
That made me cry.
That made me cry a little bit too.
And it was the first time I didn't hear people at home because they were somewhere. And he was like, Tampa Bay. And I was like, oh, this is what they do every time. Made sense to me. I've only ever seen them in quarantine, so
I thought this was a storytelling match, but had the right equations of everything. Like, technically, the stuff with Omos was an unnecessity. However, like, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston are so good at their jobs that they like completely showed him up and showed him out to like lift him and what put him over, I think it's called. Yeah. Or not, because he's a heel. I don't know. Anyways, they completely sold for him. Yep. You know, and it was the right amount of storytelling. It was the right amount of text. It was the right amount of facial expressions, and it was the right amount of wrestling and the right amount of technical wrestling, because you have AJ Styles, who's the best technical wrestler in the WWE and probably the world. So
probably the world. Yeah.
I was very impressed. I liked that. And
it's crazy. WrestleMania debut and
seriously, first match.
I love how they said, like, when you're that big, you get to wear whatever you want to the ring. Because he was in full, just like suit jacket. Like
oh my god, the commentary was on fucking point. Yeah, good for him. I'm excited to see who the fuck is gonna take it from them.
Braun?
I feel like AJ's gonna hold on to this for Braun's going.
I hope so.
And when
he jumped off his shoulders, I was like, okay, so they are actually a tag team.
Yeah.
Like, they do have some of those moments.
Are they registered? Are they registered? Did they register? They did. They registered. Yeah. Okay.
Unacceptable.
Shout out to fucking Xavier Woods for making an Adventure Time moment for me.
They had Adventure Time and DMX.
Yeah. I was like, yes, but that was yesterday. That was Monday.
I know.
Unacceptable.
I was like, oh my God. We feel good about that.
Yes,
I feel like we've all had our opinions. Great storytelling. Mwah, beautiful chef's kiss.
Love the hair.
Braun Strowman versus that other guy.
Oh my gosh, listen.
Shane O'Mac.
If I can just say, I was texting my friend, another friend named Taylor, who was watching WrestleMania for her first time ever.
Taylor?
We missed one. We missed one a long time ago. We missed Cesaro, my favorite match of the night. Well, not my favorite match of the night.
Long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long. Did we talk about that?
No, we didn't. But
we didn't.
It was after the women's tag team, before New Day.
Oh. Okay, then let's talk about that right now.
Cesaro his moment.
Yeah,
I would like to dedicate my shot, actually.
There you go.
Okay.
Because
I have Donald's same facial expression.
Because Cesaro, I know that you are one of probably the most beautiful people that works in the WWE. I can see your soul. You deserved this moment. Seth Rollins, dun. You put him over to a T. You were a great scene partner. And I also heard that, the spin move that he did?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently Cesaro's been in the WWE for like 9 years or something like that.
Yeah.
And apparently he's done that move for like 6 years or 7 years, something like that. And apparently
merry-go-round?
Without hands. And someone asked him, why aren't you doing that in every single match? And he said, I'm saving it for Mania. And then it took him however many years it took him to get to this moment, and he withstood and he didn't use it, and then he used it in this match.
Oh, that gave me chills just now.
Yeah, me too. I got goosebumps.
Oh my goodness. Helicopter Cesaro.
I think that we can move on, because I think that for me that says everything I wanted to say about it. I hope he gets a push. I also wouldn't mind if he went back to NXT and challenged Walter for the belt. I think that would be a really good storyline. I don't think they're gonna do it, but I hope he gets a push moving forward.
Me too.
And that's it. We can.
Maybe excited.
Roman.
Oh, maybe. I really hope they give him what he deserves, because he is a beautiful treasure.
I
agree.
He really
is.
All right, go ahead. Back to Braun.
Okay, cool.
Unless you have something else to say.
Nope. I was texting my friend Taylor, and she was like, "Is he a wrestler?" About Shane, and I was just like,
"He've always wanted to be."
I said, "Yes, he's been to the sun," and she goes, "Are you sure? Because he looks like he's 65 years old." She was like, "This is as if my dad were to challenge The Rock. Like, what is happening?" And then the whole time she was texting me like, "This is elder abuse." And I was fucking living my best life. We need to talk about it, but like, I don't know. I feel like this feud is so ridiculous.
It
but
was exactly what it was
supposed to be.
Supposed to be.
Yeah,
It was exactly what it was supposed to be.
It's the Shane takes a bump. That's the
Shane-
match that it is.
Yeah, you're right.
And they were all talking about it before WrestleMania started.
I mean, he
They were,
fucking threw him from the top. I don't understand how Shane's alive.
yeah.
The shit,
That's why he looks like he's 65 because he continuously takes bumps like that.
Whenever they were talking about the match, they were like, and I mean the cage match, somewhere for Shane to jump from, and I'm like, oh yeah, because we all know that's all he does.
I did enjoy the moment though where he ripped the cage.
Yeah.
I liked that.
Cool.
I liked that. I didn't understand why there was a toolbox up there, but
inside the thing, did you hide it in there, Shane? Like he fucking hit him with the oh god, that had to hurt. I can't. He took it to the head, man. The head sacred place.
Ay.
I do think though that Braun Strowman might have had some PTSD because he did say last night, "Are you insulting my intelligence?" And Drew McIntyre was like, "No, like that's over. Like, we don't have to talk about
you calling me stupid."
Exactly.
Ay, Braun.
I feel like that was exactly what it was supposed to be. Let's get into Bad Bunny. First
My
of all,
God. Oh my God.
the stream
Hold on.
of Easter bunnies that came out of that locker room. And weirdly, some of them only had one ear. Did you guys
they
notice
lost
that?
their ears. Yeah.
Those looked so weird and creepy, like Donnie Darko. Like,
yeah.
If only. I was convinced that The Miz was hiding amongst the bunnies.
yeah,
I
thought that for a moment.
I thought that he was going to just emerge.
It's such a bop.
I know.
It is.
It's so disrespectful, but it's such a bop.
So disrespectful. I would like to give a shout out to our very own Wild Spice, Jeree, because she called it. Bad Bunny showed up and showed out. I obviously would not say it was the best match of the night. I think we all know why. However, that is the definition, Shotzi Blackheart, please take notes, of someone putting in the work, not having a whole lot of time. I read an article that he would be in the gym 4 or 5 hours a day, making sure, because he respects the business, that he was going to show up and do all of the things and do them right.
Yep. He did a Canadian destroyer, bro.
I mean,
who the fuck expected that?
Even Paige.
Let's be honest. That was all, like, everything he did was more so technically on whoever was taking it.
Oh, 1,000%.
It really helped him out.
Absolutely.
However, that does not negate from the fact that
I can't do one.
I can't do that shit.
That shit in like fucking slow motion. I do not understand how he fucking that shit was crazy.
I thought that he had broken like Morrison's neck.
And we have to say it, but Miz and Morrison sold the fuck out of that. Like they put him over so much. They were the best people.
So good.
They were the best people to have a match with. I feel like Damian was the loser in it because like he was definitely outshone, but he wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't there for nobody was there for him.
Nobody was there for him. And he injured himself a week.
That makes me very sad. That upsets me because I really do like Damian Priest. I have made my feelings about Damian Priest clear from the very beginning. I love the man, and he deserved. I will say, after Bad Bunny was on the ring for like a solid 10 minutes, and then Damian finally gets tagged.
But let's keep in mind though that this is his first WrestleMania, so like. He's got time, and you know, like
he does.
And everybody was there, like, to watch Bad Bunny. It was like,
Absolutely.
what's Bad Bunny going to do? How's he going to do it? Is he going to be better than Pat McAfee?
He did great.
What are we going to do?
Really
like, you know, and he fucking killed it. Oh my God. And that entrance was everything. Like, and also fuck you to all those people who were like texting me and being like, Becky's driving the truck. Like, fuck off. Okay. Fuck off. Like, you think the fucking night's not stressful enough for me as it is? Fuck you. Becky's driving the truck. No. No. Okay, he was incredible. And it was really cool because even Taylor said it. He's like, you know, it means like people are cheering him on because he's one of us. He's a fan.
Yes.
Like it's like
exactly.
It's like one of us, like a fan is in the ring living his
one of us.
In WrestleMania performing, and he's just like
and did it justice too. Like
but again, I feel
how many not superstars have we had wrestle at WrestleMania that don't do or put in the work that fucking
like he did so good. Like it's him and Pat McAfee. Like really, they did that shit. Like
they did.
Pat McAfee was also was also surprising and impressive.
Yeah,
However, I will say that Pat McAfee was all spots.
Yeah.
Pat McAfee was
that's
not a
true.
match. He was in and out. It was a tag team match with like the best in the business, the Undisputed Era. So
Sure.
like he had a lot of support. Bad Bunny was
he
in
did.
Mania with fans
Yeah.
That's true.
by himself
That's
pretty
true.
much.
Right.
That's
That's
true.
true.
Props to Bad Bunny. All
And
I
he was
wanna
on
say-
Raw like every fucking week.
Seriously, he did put in the work. So to all the Lanas, to all the Shotsies, I want to say you've been like, my road to WrestleMania started when I was 9. What about Bad Bunny? He's been a fucking
That's a
fan
lot
since
of
he was-
time to get in the
That's-
gym. You've been doing it since you were 9.
Exactly. And here we have Bad fucking Bunny, who's 25, 26 years old.
Let's
and
say
he-
you're 23, right? Or 22. You're 23.
Yes.
You're in the gym for 5 hours.
Yes. Do the math.
5
'cause I
days a
can't
week
remember. Mhm.
is 575 hours. Have you
Mhm.
put in 575 hours?
No, because she spends that time doing her TikToks.
This is what I'm saying.
Math.
This is what I'm saying.
Math.
Math.
All
Anyways,
right, let's do
TikToks
it.
take time.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'd like to dedicate my shot.
Well, yeah, I know. I was just gonna play it. I didn't. I was gonna play it a million times. We had like a 21 gun salute or whatever it's called. I'm not gonna do 21. How many should I do? Is it
I
good?
think 4 is
good.
fine. I think
Okay.
we're
I
good.
think we're good.
Okay. I started crying immediately when the music for them both hit. Honestly, I was already gonna cry
I
when
was
this
crying.
bitch came out. I was already crying. But the moment where they both sat in the ring,
And the ring, when the bell rang, and she started just like really trying
like
to
you
keep
can,
it in.
yeah, you can tell that she was like trying to breathe, and she just
Like,
looked
her
at
nose
Sasha.
was
They looked at each
red,
other.
And
Sasha
Sasha was like,
Sasha looks at the fans and is like taking in the moment. Like Sasha's like, yeah, this is another history maker for me. It's a big one, but like this was like Bianca's like first, you know.
Yes.
And it was, that moment was everything. And
Bianca looked like she was
I was scared for her for a
angel.
second because I was like, I don't know if she's gonna get it together. Like I don't know if she will. And
I hear you.
shout out, I would like to do a special fucking shout out to Michael Cole, my dad, for being the only announcer with the balls to say the first time 2 Black women are
I'm gonna
in
drink
a
to that. I'm
title
gonna drink to that.
title match in the main event of WrestleMania. Shout out to you, Michael Cole, for being the only one to have the fucking balls to call a spade and say exactly what it is, because they wouldn't have said it. They wouldn't
But
have
then he
said
fucked it up afterwards, but we'll get there.
it. Let my daddy have his moment, okay? That's my puppy. Let him have his. Don't talk about my dad.
Sasha looked like Shigo, and she was giving me villain vibes, but the best kind of villain vibes.
I obviously
the makeup.
everything about this was spectacular, and it's also not about me. However, I will say that I wish that she was in her blue. I wish that it was just Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair, and it didn't have this like weird, like the villain from Powerpuff Girls esque like thing. Like I wish that she didn't feel like she had to put that on to be a heel. I wish she could have just been in her Sasha Banks blue, and it could have just been the two of them versus each other. I didn't need all of that.
I hear you.
Yeah, it was.
And it made me
definitely
look
apparent.
more so. Yeah, it made me look more so at her outfit than like what, you know.
Yeah.
We always want to talk about what you're doing in the ring, what you're doing on
Right,
a
sure.
microphone, what you're doing backstage. We never want to talk about what you're wearing, although we do it a lot.
Yeah.
But it didn't take anything away from me because I realized how big of a moment it is. But I just wish it could have been just her, like
I hear you.
Sasha Banks. You know, I'm gonna put my microphone down because again, it's not about me.
No.
We
Well,
love you.
I just it was fucking crazy. Bianca was doing shit that we haven't seen before. Sasha was doing shit that we haven't seen
Seriously.
before. So like history aside, it was an incredible women's main event. Like that
Absolutely.
alone.
Absolutely.
It was fucking a 10 out of 10. No fucking flaws. I have no notes.
No, I have no notes.
When she fucking picked her up from the side and like just fucking straight up lifted, that's a whole person, y'all. That is a whole person. And she went up those little bitty steps. Do you know how hard it is to just walk up?
That's
the steps?
fucking hard.
just to walk up the steps normal. And now you're lifting a whole person at WrestleMania in a history-making event that's going to be looked on for years to come, for the rest of your fucking life. And even after you die, people are going to be looking at this match. That's a lot of pressure. I'm glad
that is a lot of pressure.
Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And she fucking pulled
off
perfectly.
The moment that Sasha grabbed her hair for the first time, I was like, oh, bitch, you're about to get whipped. So I was waiting for that moment. I was waiting for that wha-pow with the braid.
She grabbed her hair a lot, and I was like, wow.
I was like, you're going to regret this, bitch.
I was not expecting it. I was like, I didn't think Sasha was going to go there, but we did it. And Sasha was straight up bleeding from that whip.
She was.
She was. Hurt, like, they were like, we heard it in California. Like, it was so fucking loud, dude.
It was the sound that her entrance makes.
Yeah.
And that is not okay on a human.
Section.
Like and even Greg told me, he was like, do you see the mark that she got? And then they pan right back onto her, and like the gash that you can just see on her side. I was like, It looked nasty. Like, it looked like a nasty
but it's like you love to see it. But you love it. It's like
I loved it.
But I will say that, like, I mean, obviously she won. I cried because there were a lot of moments like when you think like, is this it? Like, is this going to be the one? And also a lot of people, like, again, history and all that aside, like, you really didn't know who was going to win. Because Sasha was now 0-6 at WrestleMania. Like, you don't know. It's like, is she actually going to keep it? Are they going to have her keep it? Or is Bianca? I feel like when Bianca started crying, I feel like she knew that I was like, maybe she's going to win, but I want to get my hopes up because I've been hurt by the WWE before. And I did it
many times.
Hopes up.
So many times.
So many times. So I didn't want to get my hopes up. But when she won that moment, I just wish that they would have shown us that longer. Instead of just cutting off, like, I would have loved to see it because, like, I don't know if y'all saw that, like, Tez came in and surprised her and she got scared and put her up on the shoulders. Her dad almost fucking flipped and, like, almost like he jumped the fucking barricade.
When she won, and she was like, Mama! And I was like, girl!
And it's been such a journey. We've been with her this whole time, and it's like when you finally see people get what they deserve, and it's. I mean, we'll talk about it with night 2 with Asuka and Rhea, but like, it feels like the 4 horse. I mean, I know Asuka's like an honorable horsewoman. She should just be in there, but whatever. But like, it's like they're passing down the belts. Like, this is really going to be like, this is a new era of champs. This is like a whole new thing. This is fresh blood. And we'll talk about it more at night 2, but I loved everything about it. I'm so fucking happy. I'm so proud. I was like, I get emotional thinking about it. It was just such a moment, and not in, God, the pictures of like the little black girls in their EST gear watching it. It's like, this is like Princess Tiana all over again. This is like when Princess Tiana became a princess, and you're just like, yes.
Greg's cousin's daughter loves wrestling. This kid is like 4. She loves wrestling, and her favorite wrestler is Bianca. So she was wearing this adorable Bianca and Sasha shirt that just said Black Girl Magic. And I was just crying. And I'm like, oh. And Greg is like, your podcast's not appropriate for her. And I'm like, oh.
I know. But it's like, it's truly like, it's representation, man. Representation matters.
Really.
Like,
it does.
And it just makes me want to, it swells me with such emotion because like, that's going to, who knows like what that's going to bring. Like, that's just, it was beautiful. It was magical. And it's history now forever, like forever for like years to come. That is the history. That is, so many little girls are going to see that now and be like, wow, two African-American women in the main event and in a title match. Like, wow. And now Bianca Belair respect that women's champion.
I know.
I know. I want to like. I'm like trying not to cry, but it's just incredible. It reminds me of everything. It's like why I love wrestling. It's for those history moments, and boy, oh boy, am I so mad.
Also, why? Still holding space for you, but also why it makes
Mike.
Also, why it makes you so mad to see the botches and to see the like wasted time and to see all of that, because this is possible. Like, like this is that history aside, like you said, like wrestling like that is possible. And now the fans know that that's what we deserve.
Right,
So,
yeah. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
but y'all talk about it as long as you want.
No, but it's true. But it's why I get so frustrated about like when I see I'm just like I know you can do it. And like if you have that opportunity, it's like the same thing that pisses me off like when like at school, right? And I was just like, you have all this natural fucking talent and you're not fucking working. You could already be on Broadway. Like if I had the fucking dancing skills that some people had, and I'm like, and you're not, and you're out here like just wasting your fucking time. You know what I mean? It's like, but you
if my immigrant ass could get a fucking foot through the door, I would already have gotten this job, bitch.
Yeah,
why
exactly.
are you not?
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing that pisses me off because it's like you're there. You're there. You have the performance center. You have the means. Why aren't you putting in the work every time? And
Correct.
It's because not always. It's not about talent. It's about the work that you put into it. And
Absolutely.
Bianca and Sasha are prime examples of what happens when you do the fucking work. And
I had a teacher that once said, in New York, you can walk around, swing a cat by the tail, and you can hit someone with talent.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's how I feel about the performance center. They're all like, if you are there working with the WWE, you've got the talent, you've got the chops, you've got the potential. Mm-hmm. Put in the work. Put in the fucking work. And on that note, I'm gonna say, Vince, you better not backtrack, motherfucker. This was a history-making moment, and you better show more fucking representation. God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm muting myself because of the alarm.
Yeah. And again, like, no, I'm done. I think we're done. I'm done now. I don't want to bring it back to, we're done. We're good. Take a break.
Okay. Ready? Let's take a break. I wanted y'all to have all the space and time you needed. Could have gone on for 2 hours. I would have just sat here and nodded with my big eyes. It's great.
We can't do that because I have a vaccine appointment. Go on.
What am I doing? I'm playing babies.
Yes.
Hey babies, it is me, the self-appointed Commissioner of Comedy, James Matter. I just want to tell you that every week I'll be wherever you listen to podcasts with my show, The Commissioner of Comedy. I've been doing this, babies, for almost 20 years, grinding up and down, and I'm here to convey it to you about the do's and don'ts of the comedy scene, the proper etiquette, the unwritten rules, if you will. Whether you're just a fan, or you're a young buck starting out, a grizzled old vet, or just someone who wants to peek behind the curtain and see how the sausage gets made, tune into the podcast, The Commissioner of Comedy. This is what it's about. It's only on Paper House Network, and it's for you, babies. It's for you.
God damn it. Let's get into night 2. I don't want to make the editing process on you take 5 hours, so we'll keep night 2 pretty short and sweet. Obviously, though, let's start with The Fiend.
Hear voices in my head.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Here we go.
Okay, thank you.
Entrance, amazing. Hyped the whole time. Perfect way to fucking open night 2. Fucking had everything going for it. That fucking entrance was fucking sick. That shit was fucking fire. We haven't heard that Fiend music in a fucking minute. So that shit was fucking solid. Alexa Bliss came out with fucking Firefly Funhouse looking creepy, like a creepy ass doll, looking like Lily. And then all of it, perfection. Yes, Randy Orton in the white gear. We love to see it. You looked fine as hell. That shot with the angle, all I saw. That shot was nice.
I saw your penis.
Me and Vicky were having a good time, I'm sure. It was good shit. Good shit. And then you decided to do the match in the red light. That is a choice. Fine. I was here for it. But here's where you fucking lose me. You got to end it. It's WrestleMania. You cannot leave me on a fucking cliffhanger. So Alexa, I'm assuming what happened, now that we know for sure what happened, we all watch Raw, is she turned on the Fiend and cost him the match, and he got an RKO from Randy. I'm pretty sure I heard him scream, why? Also, side note, the tribute to Luke Harper, chef's kiss, beautiful.
Gorge, yeah.
Yeah, you can't fucking leave it. Like, you can't open WrestleMania like that and then not finish the match. You can't leave us on a cliffhanger. Literally,
there wasn't even a rain delay.
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't.
Whatever. There was no excuse.
What is that? We need a term for wrestling blue balls, because that is what you gave me. I was so fucking upset. I was so mad. And when the fans booed, I would have been right there with you, buddy. Because there was this one guy. There was this one guy right at the front. He was like such a hardcore fan. He was wearing this bright green shirt. He had a Fiend mask. And suddenly the lights come back on.
No, he was just being an asshole. No. Those two, I know those two. The guy in the green and the guy in the Cookie Monster. I've seen them, and they just like to get on camera. That's the whole reason they do any of the shit they do. So
Then fuck you, guy.
I don't buy it.
No,
I don't
yeah,
buy
I just feel like they needed to having a cliff. It's WrestleMania.
If you would have taken the time that it took you to Jack in the Box and put it into the match, we probably would have gotten some sort of a better ending.
All it would have taken was like maybe Alexa to smile or something at the Fiend, being like, so that we know that she did it on purpose. It was
for some sort of fucking resolution.
Too much shit in her eyes.
Yeah, it was too much. Something was missing. Something was missing that it didn't feel like there was a period at the end of that match. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a dot for sure.
Yeah, it was a dot, and I was
and
like,
it's WrestleMania.
It's WrestleMania. You can't do that to me. Can't do that to me. Next.
Next was next. Thank you for that recap, by the way. That was all of my feelings wrapped up into one. And also, whoever was pumping that, it was too much.
It was a whole crown. It was one of those crowns. No, she couldn't. It was one of those crowns that has like a. Oh,
you have to pump them, I think.
Yeah.
No, it was a motherfucker inside of the Jack in the Box.
Also, people are saying that wasn't Bray Wyatt.
They're saying that's Bo Dallas. And to that, I say, I saw him last night on Raw. It was Bray Wyatt. He's been working on his fitness, okay? He took like 3 months off.
Working on my fitness. He's my witness.
He's looking slim. He's looking slim.
Go ahead, Bakey. You want to talk about Tamina?
I love her. I love you. You deserve better. Oh my God. When are we going to see you as a champ? I feel that was a botch. Come on.
This baby face.
I'm so mad that they didn't put the belt on her, bro.
I am so mad.
Natty
I was
too.
wearing my shirt.
Natty
too. Natty deserves better. I know the jury doesn't like it when I say this, but she's a fucking Bo. She's a treasure. She's a treasure. I love her.
Bo is done.
So much fucking better.
You have to stop using that.
She stopped, so you have to
stop.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, yes. I never even liked it. I don't know why I say it. But the point is that Natty's a fucking treasure. Everybody loves Natty. She doesn't even get her name, Natalia. Everybody just calls her Natty. Here comes Natty and Tamina.
It looked great also.
They looked amazing.
Holy shit. Natty looked good.
That kick that Shayna gave Natty, and people thought that a tooth flew out. Yikes. I feel like this was, I don't know whether, again, I'm just going to let y'all do what you do over there at Creative, but I feel like this would have been a perfect, fresh start to get the belt off of Nia and Shayna. Seriously. And put it on somebody else.
Seriously. Like, Tamina deserves, I'm going to dedicate my shot to Tamina.
Aww.
Tamina, sweet baby, you deserve so much better. You're such an amazing wrestler. You are a legacy baby. You put in the work. You put in the strength. You put in the time. People come to you. You looked fantastic. You are in the best shape of your motherfucking life. And I love you and I adore you. And you deserve so much better. I know that you had a great time with your sister on the match. But oh my fuck. My fuck.
Seeing the cousins fight, I was like, yeah, that was cool. But
I was really excited. My ducks were fighting at that time.
I just hope that this doesn't turn into them again fading into the obscure. I hope that
Lord have mercy.
I just hope that something comes from this because this is ridiculous.
We already had this last year with Bailey at Backlash.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Can't.
It's annoying. It's annoying. Anyways, next.
Baby boy Matt Riddle.
What a match, dude.
Matt Riddle
showing us exactly why he got called up.
I want to smoke a doobie.
I haven't seen him
WrestleMania moment.
Yeah, I haven't seen him wrestle like that since that cage pit match with Thatcher. Yeah,
exactly
I haven't seen him wrestle like that. And also Sheamus. Hello,
yes.
Nice to see you, buddy. Where the fuck have you been hiding that shit? Because I haven't fucking seen none of that. That was fucking crazy.
That was fantastic, fella.
Fucking 10 out of 10. No
Great
complaints.
Match.
And we have a new champ. Title change.
One complaint. I wish there was more story.
Yeah.
Yes. There's no story here.
It kind of felt like
this feud came out of nowhere.
Totally out of nowhere. Pulled out of their asses. 1,000%. I thought that there were going to be unnecessarities. I thought that the scooter was going to make its way because Matt Riddle coming down the ramp on a scooter, it was my favorite thing. I loved it with all my heart, and I thought that Sheamus was going to bring that scooter into the ring and use it against Matt Riddle, and that had me very stressed. I'm glad that didn't happen. Also,
it was great.
Matt Riddle's chancletas hit somebody in the face. I am sure it must
sell it on eBay to us.
Right?
Yep, to us.
Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn.
Oh.
Okay, I need to say something.
Yes, this is your moment. Go for it.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, if y'all listened to the last couple of episodes, you know that I think that they deserve a big, beautiful WrestleMania moment. Do I feel like they got it? No. Okay. But I do enjoy this storyline and how that played out. I love Sami Zayn giving us Joker vibes.
Oh, yes.
Like totally off his rocker, like total Joker, Joaquin Phoenix, like Joker vibes. I love that. And I love Kevin Owens playing the straight man. So honestly, I hope they continue this storyline. Logan Paul, go away.
I'm glad that he got stunned though. He got the stun. That's what KO does apparently. I got educated and ready. That's what he does. He's known for giving that to celebrities. So he got.
But he also
Greg was like, "Here comes the stunner."
Logan Paul didn't even get a headset. Like they just sat him in the corner by himself and didn't even give him a headset to make it look like he was on commentary.
But
like,
honestly,
you haven't been here long enough.
But that's okay with me. I would have been mad if he actually like interfered in the match or something. Like I would have been mad. So I'm glad that they just had him on the side and then he got his moment at the end. And I'm like,
agreed.
Perfect.
Yeah, I agree. That was like great celebrity plug-in for no reason. Also, there must have been budget cuts because Logan Paul, no.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Next is Apollo. Apollo and Big E. First of all, I did not know that. I was like, what is a Nigerian drum fight?
Neither did I.
It meant nothing.
Drums and gongs to use as the props. Like
right. Okay.
Those did not look like Nigerian drums. Those look like bongos.
You cannot take bongos and paint them. I'm sorry.
You cannot take bongos and paint them green.
Also, I thought we were maybe going to get something fucking cool, like big drums
like
for
a
the
big
entrance maybe.
Yeah.
But instead, we get my elementary school music room, and it's painted green, and they did not even use them.
No, they didn't.
Lucha Puck.
And
they did not even use them.
And
that's not a drum match.
It's not a drum match. And the match was good, but then again,
call it a drum match if you don't use a drum to hit something.
Yeah.
And
the match was good, except it just gets kind of overshadowed. I mean, like Apollo wins, but because of Dave Bacato.
Don't bring a prop if you're not gonna use it.
Facts.
Correct.
That made me so
Acting
mad.
101.
I was also like that. I mean, maybe that's just me, but is that mad disrespectful to like call it a Nigerian drum match and then have no Nigeria besides Apollo Crews and have drums there that aren't Nigerian and to like
1,000%.
Probably.
Oh boy.
Vince.
And there are
like they give us a history making match on night 1.
True.
And then on night 2 they give us what?
But also like for me it's like I know because of just like past research that I've done on other things, but like drums are used in war. Like drums were used in medieval times to like signify that the troops have to go because they could cross, you know, long distances with the sound. And like there are drums in Mulan when they are signaling that the Eiffel Tower Huns are coming. Yeah, Eiffel Tower, China, Great Wall of China. So like drums are traditionally used in war. That's why I was like, oh, we're gonna get something fucking cool with these. And then they were just sprinkled around the match and distracted me ultimately because the whole time I was like, oh, are they gonna use it? Are they gonna use it? No.
Nope.
They didn't.
They were like fondant decorations.
And I think that was also history too. I think it was 2 black men for that belt.
Oh.
It was the first time, or 2 black men at Mania for that belt. But that was also history. I read that.
You know.
2 of the most powerful black men in the WWE, like minus Bobby Lashley. So it should have been like way bigger than that.
Yeah.
Way bigger, way better.
Next.
Asuka versus Rhea.
How you feeling, baby? How you feeling?
I'm just so proud of her. Yeah. Honestly, I'm so proud of her. And I also... That was the main event for me. Like I stopped paying attention, honestly. And I feel a little bit bad because I think at this point the fans were over it. I think they were tired, and so I don't know if she got the reception, or her and Asuka actually got the reception and the crowd, energy that they really deserved. However, I'm just so proud. I'm really proud of her, and just like we said last week, she's the only one that can literally debut, not come out, debut at Royal Rumble, not be seen until 2 weeks before Mania, challenge Asuka for the belt, and then win it. She's literally the only person that can do that.
Yeah.
Because this is her brutality.
Do not pump in booze. I will find you.
Do not pump in booze. No, and you know what I loved? Like I was telling when we were watching it, I was talking about it. I was like, I really like the difference of style with the two women main events.
Yes.
Like we have like very much like high flying, because that's what Sasha does, and like just crazy shit with Sasha and Bianca. And then you had a more aggressive like hand-to-hand combat situation with Rhea and Asuka. So I like that they had that, like it was contrasting in that way. She looked amazing.
They both looked amazing.
Face beat, heels high news. We finally found our favorite ref's name, because I'm friends with the wrestler, so I just fucking asked her. I was like, oh shit, it's my favorite ref. And she goes, who, Derek? And I was like, is that his name? Why didn't I ask him for months? Like, my brain didn't work. But
Derek.
Yeah. He was like, come on, Rhea. I was like, take a shot every time
he did it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he did come on Charlotte at Raw too. He said, it's over, Charlotte. It's over, Charlotte.
Come on, Derek.
Come on, Derek.
And apparently Derek has to have like eye surgery because he can't see stuff. So like that's what Rhea was telling me, that like the wrestlers always like say like tell him, because it's like he can't see, so he's got to get his eyes fixed or some shit. And they're always like, hey, you gotta pay attention, Derek. And he's like, come on, Charlotte. I'm gonna-
Anyways, I also, people were asking as I was live tweeting last night why Rhea seemed off her game on Monday. Like they didn't remember that she fully fell on her face. I don't know if that was a botch, or if like Asuka was supposed to do something, or if Rhea thought that she was going one way and they were going another, but that was a full ass face plant into the ring.
Yep.
And you wonder why she's fucking tired the next day.
Yeah.
Don't come for me. Like, don't do it.
It was amazing. Again, Asuka like now gives her, not gives her the belt. She earned it, but you know what I mean? Like now it's like passing the torch.
She passes on the belt
to this new fucking era. I can't fucking wait to see it.
This new amazing sexy muscle lady friend.
Yes, sexy muscle lady friends. I like it.
My
the
God,
three of them.
So cool.
We got
we don't
Raquel.
have time for it. Fucking whoever botched it. I don't have time for it, Carmella. Like, get your shit together.
Get your shit together and then come talk to me.
Right.
I'm too busy watching Excellence
Seriously.
right now. I'm watching
Correct.
I'm not gonna waste my time with non-excellence.
Oh my God, Bianca, Raquel, and Rhea all with belts.
Yeah.
Get out of my life.
I know.
NXT.
A black woman. A black woman. Latina woman, and an immigrant.
And you know what? I think now is the time that we can discuss it. But like, I feel like what's happening is, I talked about this on my stream, twitch.tv/Reina. I talked about this on my stream. And we said, I think that what's happening is the main roster is trying to show NXT, we will not bury you if you get called up. Straight up. Think about it.
Okay.
Let's think about all the call-ups that happened, right?
Then give me fucking Keith Lee.
No, but it's not. But think about it. Keith Lee came up and immediately was in the title picture and all this shit. He got COVID. It's literally just a series of unfortunate events when it comes to Keith Lee. But he would have the belt by now. Honestly, I don't
100%.
know.
Justice for me.
Matt Riddle gets called up. Immediately gets like a huge. Remember his push with like AJ, like his first fucking match with AJ and all this shit. Like, gets a fucking belt, right? Bianca gets called up. Doesn't get on TV for a while, but then boom, title picture. Rhea gets called up. Boom, title. I truly believe that this is my conspiracy theory. I think that what's happening is the WWE is trying to show Johnny Gargano, if you come to us.
You heard it here first, folks.
If you come to us, we will take care of you. Because Ciampa and Gargano have like said, we're never going. Fuck that. We're never going, because they think that they're going to get buried. And the WWE's being like, no, Look at
Well,
this.
then they need to put a belt on Mia Yim. Just make her one because
That's just for Mia Yim.
it's been too much time. It's
You
been
know
too
what?
long.
That would have been boss if it was Mia who came out and challenged instead of. Well, I guess I get why it's Charlotte, but like if Mia would have come out and challenged
That would
Rhea
have
or
been
something,
cool.
yeah, that would have been so
would've.
fucking cool.
But then again, we still have Retribution like running around with her
No,
they
business
broke
now.
up. They broke up. Oh, right, that I
last
forgot about
night.
that. Yeah, I forgot.
All right, let's take a break. Let's do puzzles and
Oh,
then
Wait, no.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I was gonna say Rhea Ripley, main event for me. I care about nothing else.
We can talk about the triple threat, and I'm gonna give you your moment, and then I'm gonna shit on it. Go on.
Okay. That's okay. I
Putting
might
it
shit
down.
on it myself.
Putting it down.
Okay. All right. So the men. Okay. We have Edge and we have Daniel. Daniel looked down. To
Also
make
in
sure he
white.
didn't- Yes.
So, like,
Rebirth. We love it.
Love those tree trunks.
I
He
just
was
want to
wearing
know. I
literal
want to know
tree
how you feel about the
trunks.
result. We know what happened. We all watched it. I want to know what you think about the result.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
okay.
see if you're gonna be honest.
I am
wanna
gonna
know
be
if-
honest. I am gonna be honest. I love Roman with all my heart. He is. I'm not gonna say that phrase because my husband's awake. I love Roman Reigns.
We know this.
Daniel Bryan should have won.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
What'd you
What?
say?
You say that
What?
into the microphone? You say that into the microphone? I don't
Yeah.
think the
What?
listeners heard
I didn't
you.
hear that.
I don't think they heard
What?
you.
Go ahead.
What?
Daniel
What?
Bryan should have won.
What? What?
What?
What? One more. What?
What? What? What?
What? They didn't hear you. Okay. I didn't think you were gonna say it.
Well, I told you. I was
pretty-
gonna be.
I'm
I'm so
pretty
over this table baloney.
The only reason why I'm pissed off and why I am done, not done, because I will not be done. But the reason why I am frustrated about the head of the table is the fact that we have so many Samoan wrestlers in the fucking roster and nothing's been done. And it's only the right-hand man and special guest, special counsel. It's like, sir, you're not Samoan and you have more family here. So like, I'm stressed.
I'm frustrated because once again it was Jay.
Yeah.
I would have thought if
And
any-
once again, they did the bullshit where they take him out, let him have a little nap, and then come back.
I
yeah,
thought it was gonna be Jimmy. I thought that Jay was like out of commission.
that's what I was gonna
and
say.
Jimmy was gonna come back.
I
and
thought that
also,
Jimmy was, yep.
why was my baby late? Why were you late, Roman? Like
was
why? Like that entrance took forever. Greg and I were like, he's coming through the crowd. He's walking through he's done that before. He's coming through the crowd. And I was like, he had leukemia. He's not walking through the crowd.
He was just late.
He was just fucking late. He got laid and then he was late.
I like how he came out without a shirt on. I was like, you give the people what they want, Roman. I like it.
Mm.
Here's the thing. I just feel like if any moment was gonna be the moment where Roman wasn't gonna use Jay, it would be WrestleMania in a title defense against Edge
Then
and
I guess
Daniel
you would be
Bryan.
wrong.
But I guess once again I'm gonna be disappointed. in
I
my-
did like the moment where the chair came apart. And then
Yeah.
I really thought he did it. If that was meant to happen, I think he did a really good job of pretending to not see it. Because that's really hard. Coming from an actor, pretending to not see something and then realizing it's there is like one of the hardest things you can do. It's almost as hard as making a fake trip look real.
Yeah.
So kudos to you for then seeing it again, being like, oh, what is this? And putting it down and then being like, oh, I can use that. And then grabbing it.
Yeah.
Excellent. I
So
did like
good.
that. That cool. And with the
Yeah.
headbutts, I really like that moment too.
Yeah. And like like the going back to forth like a fucking ping pong, that was
Yeah.
fucking awesome. It was a solid match. I just hate that like you make me care about
Right.
Edge's comeback and Daniel's possible last thing just to like not give it to either of them. I was really thinking it was going to be Edge and I was like, all right. And I would have been okay with that. And you know what like really hurt me, not for nothing, not to bring it back to like stuff, but like when we were watching it with Paige, she was crying and got emotional because she was like, this is a big deal because like they have the same injury. You know what I mean? And so she
Yeah.
was like, I'm Team Edge. We're Team Broken Neck in this house. And she started crying.
Oh.
She started crying on stream because she was like, this is like, he's doing like, this is so inspiring to me. And it just got me emotional. So, and obviously I was cheering him on more. And she was like, look at him having his WrestleMania comeback and all of this stuff. And, you know, she was
I mean,
like, it's so
Daniel
inspi-
Bryan too. Daniel Bryan was
Yeah.
out on a neck injury. for a
exactly.
long
So
time.
it was a whole thing. It was a whole bunch of, that's why it was like so impressive. And you know, with Roman with cancer, like that's why he was out. So it's like,
It was a survivor's match.
I just
Truly.
wish Jay hadn't interfered.
Right.
Yeah, I hear you.
And
And
they
I would
didn't
have been
need
okay
it.
with it. They didn't need it. They didn't
really
need it,
didn't.
especially because we've
They
seen
really
it over and
didn't.
over
It's
again.
it's main event night 2 of WrestleMania.
And it's
the
doing
first time
nothing
we're
for
back.
the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
It's really doing nothing for the storyline.
It's the same shit.
Over and over. Even you heard it from me first. The Samoan lover.
And he doesn't win by himself. Sorry.
No, he doesn't win by himself, and he hasn't. He
Right.
hasn't.
That's the thing. Yeah, it's too much at this point.
Tired.
I would have been fine with Roman winning had we not had an interference. As
That's what I'm
annoyed
saying.
as I
Yeah,
would
I
would
hear
have
you.
been
That's why
about
he's
him
in timeout.
still having all this bullshit surrounding him, like I would have been fine. But it was like, yeah, it was the interference that was like, why does this keep happening? It's WrestleMania.
Exactly.
Am I
Right.
happy? Absolutely. You know how I feel about the man.
Right.
But do I still feel that it did not deserve
Mhm.
or that somebody else was more deserving? 1,000%.
Okay,
1,000%.
how do we feel?
We feel good. Puzzles.
Puzzles?
Yeah.
Puzzle! If you want to, you could try and solve this puzzle, but you gotta be the first one to solve it to win $5, and it's puzzle time. Puzzle time. It's puzzle time with PJ. Watch it on YouTube or just use this as your dance break. Yay. It's puzzle time with PJ.
Puzzle Time with PJ brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce. Go to silkcityhotsauce.com and use the code HEELS, HEELS, for 15% off your entire order.
This is the WrestleMania puzzle pot. If you solve puzzle, it's more than one puzzle. Surprise. If you solve these puzzles, you will win $50. That's right. $50 has been donated into our WrestleMania puzzle pot, mostly by Ian. Shout out to Ian for donating most of his winnings, and me, I matched every winning that was donated to come up to $50. This is how the puzzle pot is going to work. If you've never played puzzles with us before, you can only get it on our YouTube page. Make sure you like and subscribe. And our YouTube is super fun. So go and check
We
that
had
out.
so many more people this week
This will
trying to
be
solve the puzzle.
4 puzzles here. And when you solve 4 puzzles, you unlock the final 5th puzzle. And when you solve the final 5th puzzle, that is when you will win the WrestleMania puzzle pot. So let's go through them. 4 puzzles, regular here on YouTube. Then once I get your answers and you get them right, the 4 puzzles, you will unlock the 5th puzzle, which is the final puzzle that will get you to $50. Okay, these are the first 4 puzzles. That's number 1.
Uh-huh.
That's number 2. That's number 3.
That looks
I
like
know.
a tarot card.
I know nothing.
And this is number 4.
I'm an idiot.
And I will give you a hint. They are all wrestling themed. They all are wrestling themed. So
Got it.
4
I got that
puzzles.
with the last one.
Get all 4 puzzles. Send me your answers on Instagram. I think Instagram is probably the best way to send me your answers. Send me your 4 answers to the first puzzles. You will unlock the 5th puzzle. If you get the 5th puzzle, you will win the WrestleMania puzzle pot with
Yes.
PJ. And that's it. That's Puzzle Time with PJ. Thank you
Let's
for
do it.
joining.
Raw.
Okay.
We'll keep it
Raw.
short and sweet, right? Big
Yes.
things that happened. Drew gets a rematch at Backlash.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
Which
Duh.
that feels soon.
It feels soon, but
Yes.
I
But
mean,
they only have a couple weeks, so it makes sense.
and when Randy Orton's music hit, I was like, go home. Take a fucking break.
Go home.
How
Are you
not?
kidding? He literally was like, the feed shit's over. I'm ready for part 2. Like, what the fuck?
Like, sir?
Out of all the people in the locker room, I did not expect to see Randy Orton. When his music hit, I was like, bro, I just saw you yesterday. Like, you
Literally.
He was like, Alexa and Fiend, they're on their own shit right now. I'm done with that. I'm coming for the belt again. Like, what?
Like, excuse me, sir. You set a man on fire,
I
and you
couldn't
just saw
believe
that
it.
man again yesterday.
I couldn't
So-
believe it. I literally had to do a what the fuck? Like, I had to do a double take. Can't believe it.
At
But
least,
doesn't matter.
let us forget about you for a little bit.
Oh my
Next.
god. Well, Alexa Bliss debuted her new friend. We gotta talk about the ending of which was stupid.
He had skulls for teeth.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Okay. Yeah. So basically she just tells us that I turned on him because I didn't need him, and she told us some weird ass fairy tale about how the
female of the species is always deadlier.
Well, that she didn't need the darkness.
I don't like it, and I paid way less attention to what she was saying than I did for Firefly Funhouse because that rocked my world per usual.
Let's move on to that. What I want to talk about: Bray Wyatt, Firefly Funhouse, back where he belongs. Abigail, I fucking stan. I would love to go out and have some fucking have a party with you. I would love to I would like to fucking chill out with you, Abigail, and we can talk shit because girl, she's like, I never liked that bitch. I was like, what? He goes, witches be wildin'. And
they do. Yes. I would know.
Yes, same.
Bray,
they still be wildin'.
Bray is everything to me. I'm so happy you're in there alone.
And also, fuck yes, that he is completely back to Bray Wyatt and doesn't have any remnant of the Fiend. I really liked that. But now it sucks because I don't want to pay attention to what Alexa Bliss has to say. I have now that there's both of them together and I can't mostly look at Bray, it doesn't matter what you're saying.
Alexa, this is not your gimmick.
Yeah. I like how the little pig thought he was gonna do something and then he just kissed him on the forehead. Goes, bet you weren't expecting that. And
then he throws him.
I'm hoping for a preacher vibe. I want a Southern preacher vibe.
Thank you. That's what I was getting. That was
New Orleans for profit preacher from Bray Wyatt.
It gave me a very similar feel to when Biggie starts doing his
New Day thing.
His New Day thing when he's pumping people up, and it's very preachy. And I'm just like,
well, and the music too, the organ behind him made me think. I don't know. I also don't want to be the wrestling fan that's like, this is what's coming. I want to just be surprised because everything he does is a gift to me.
Yeah.
Thank you for being that wrestling fan because Greg is the opposite. So
we had Maurice coming out. It was nice to see you. You looked beautiful.
God damn.
He looks fantastic.
She is so beautiful.
She is a ride or die. It's not like we don't see Miz every fucking week in his short shorts, but she was like, these are not wrestling trunks. These are your undies. I will protect. I will hide you.
She protect, she attack. And most importantly, she have your back and your front. Yeah. Because your wiener's out.
Because your wiener's out. She's that was so cute. I don't know. What are we thinking, PJ? We thinking they're hinting at a
Miz
breakup?
Dear Miz.
Oh, here we go.
I swear to God. I swear to the God. I swear to all three, actually. Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit.
I swear to the gods old and new. So
if you hurt John Morrison, even if it's just his feelings,
she's picked up the lighter, so
I can't do it.
It's gonna be bad.
Don't hurt him.
I know we're going all.
I hope not. I hope this was just a little something, so Maurice could come in and do her skincare line or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, do their plug their show, and then they're gone and they're best friends again. Although I will always take Maurice on my TV because she is a treat to look at, a little snackerdoodle.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I hope not. I hope they're not going to break them up. I think they still work. And I think after Bad Bunny, they deserve a real title, maybe tag team shot. I don't know. But yeah.
Johnny Drip Drip is our hero. We love him.
Yep. And Damien came out. And again, we weren't paying attention because Maurice was there. So
I wish I had.
Here we go. We didn't really pay attention.
Oh, she gets
overshadowed by the special guest. So
always a bridesmaid.
No disrespect. No disrespect. We want to see her.
Always a bridesmaid. All right, moving on to
27 dresses.
Mandy deciding that it's okay to just full on slap Nia Jax backstage, but then decide she's too scared to actually fight her in the ring. Then don't slap her.
And also this storyline continues that we're falling and we think it's funny. It's just
I thought it was gonna be a my whole moment.
Thank you.
That's what Nick kept saying.
I thought that's what I kept saying.
I was embarrassing, right? It's almost like I fell in my butthole or something. I was expecting a my whole moment.
Right? And then that would be it. You're making fun of my fall. How about when you fell? Yeah, exactly. You don't like that, right? Goodbye. Let's leave it there.
Dear Vince, you're either funny or you're not. Some people can't be funny, and you can't force funny. You can't do it.
Can't do it.
Don't do it to us.
I mean, I'm okay with this like Mandy Dana going after them again type situation, but I don't know. We deserve better. Did Nia actually fall from the ropes? I feel like that was an accident.
It must have been.
No, I thought it was like she got cursed for making fun of Mandy. That was the whole,
got
like,
it.
She made fun of her and then karma.
Did anything else happen on Raw? Because literally, I feel like that was it. That we need to talk about.
Charlotte.
Matt Riddle got beaten up by Bobby Lashley.
Forgot about Charlotte, but we already kind of talked about that. Charlotte's going after Rhea, big surprise.
Charlotte has legs for centuries.
Holy shit.
She looked like
she looked
so good. She looked so good. But also that romper that she was wearing made me feel like she was ready to like get into Tron. Like
she came out in a fucking romper.
Right.
She looks fucking amazing.
She did.
Damn. And gave a promo for the fucking gods, bro. Like, yes.
She does not have time. She does not have the time of day.
It was so good.
Charlotte and Andrade are engaged, right?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
But yesterday, I saw a very plain looking gold band in her finger, and that was it. I was like, girl, is that ring around? Girl, is that just a regular wedding band? What is happening? Because, you know, I can't just
protect.
Well, you can't go punching people with a diamond.
Yeah.
But she didn't. Well,
she did, though. She attacked Asuka and Rhea on Asuka's
But
rematch.
after the fact, she could have taken off the ring the same time that she took off her shoes.
We do need to talk about the main event because I was hoping we got a Samoa Joe return. We did not. We got a whole bunch of nonsense.
Wasn't the main event Drew and Braun and Randy?
No.
Yeah, but I was hoping it would be turned into a fourth, and then Samoa Joe's music would hit.
That's what I expected.
Everybody was expecting that. Why else would he leave? Gone.
Because he's in Suicide Squad. Like he's King Shark from Suicide Squad, and they're probably doing like press conferences and shit. He is. He's the voice and the body for that. So what I am thinking and what I am hoping for, because I love me some Samoa Joe and I want him back on my TV. I love him every week. Is that he goes, does his press, and then comes back as a wrestler, not back to
that new commentator was fucking up so bad.
He was.
Oh, this poor little baby. Nick was telling me about him. Apparently, he's a sports guy. And Nick actually really likes him, but I think you're just a fish out of water. Like I think there's no way you can practice.
No, you can't.
You know, like so. I'm rooting for you.
He like literally like stuttered so bad that he just stopped talking for a second.
He also said, "Oh my goodness," so many times. Oh my goodness. My goodness, that's my I see you.
I can't. Do we have anything else? I don't think we have anything else.
Yes. New Day's promo. New Day's promo was great. Unacceptable. And Matt Riddle got the shit beat out of him by Bobby Lashley.
Oh,
I forgot to mention this, and I want to give Byron a shout out for night 1 of WrestleMania and that suit that he was wearing because it looks exactly like a getup that I have on my Animal Crossing.
And the Viking Raiders.
Oh, right. The Viking Raiders came back. That's a big one.
Please give me more swords, less mini golf this time.
To remind you what you said, that you said this is a viable option for Thick Boy and you wish to discuss it today.
Yes. That is what I want for Thick Boy. Was Ivar the bigger? Is he the bigger of the two?
Yeah.
Yes. That has he has shorts underneath, but then he has like a leather, high-waisted leather thing, and it looks great. And that's what I think Thick Boy should be wearing.
Yep, Thick Boy, we love you. We want the best for you.
Yep.
Not the singlet. That's what I want him to wear. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. And on that note, that's our WrestleMania episode.
Woohoo!
So much for listening. Yep. I guess that's it. We'll see you next week.
For my birthday!
For the birthday.
For the birthday.
Yeah. Till then, keep your face beat and your heels high. Bye.
Bye. Insert activity.